This is how ridiculous my goddamn landlord is. You see this door here? The hinges won't screw into the frame. That frame has been used for over 15 years, way before we moved in. So much so that not only does the door not close, to close the door, you had to do that, because this is where it closes, not down there. It's been re-screwed so many times that they had to adjust it once there, once up there, and then I had to bring it up one more time. There was already a screw hole there. When we moved in, there was no bumper and there was already holes in the wall. Bugs get through there. Now, I'll show you where the door hinges are. If you see, where are they? Here they are. The holes have no grip. They've been used over and over and over and over. I even tried to use glue to hold it in. I saw it slipping, so I put glue and screwed it back in, hoping it would stay. No, they have to adjust it and put it lower. So anyways, I called the landlord years ago, and when we first moved in, I said these doors didn't close. And as you can see, this one still has a problem with closing. See? Why? Because they haven't put new frames in. Well, if you don't think that's bad, let's take a look at the window frame. So that's the door frame. Let's see what the window frame has. Oh, I had to add foam. Why? That's why. Oh, wow. Well, maybe this frame is better. Oh, nope. There's random nails. There's holes. It's rotted and crooked, and it's all black moldy, and it has cracks in it. The window's held up by a stick. All the windows are held up by a stick, or they slam down on your hand. Or some of them won't even open. Okay, well, let's see what happens when we try the doorknob in the bathroom. Let's see if the frame is here. Oh, wow. That's not good. Oh, and by the way, there was no doorknob on this at all. They left us months with no doorknob when I moved in. And I moved in after David and Raymond Hill. So that means those two had no doorknob the whole time they were here. The landlord gave them a joke doorknob. It didn't work, and no matter what you screwed it with. The whole reason why is it was two halves of two different doorknobs, so they didn't go together at all. There were just some scrap parts at the bottom of somebody's box that they threw the tenant to shut them up. But they don't go on the door. They don't work, nothing. Raymond Hill, me, another maintenance guy came in, Darren, and we even had Fran look at it, and they all said the same thing. This isn't a working doorknob. And there was no lock either, so I had to go and put that in months after these two moved in. Also, the frame is junk. As you can see, there's black mold underneath. They had some staple gun marks, some fucking shitty staples. As you can see from the top, their work, there's some shitty half popped out staples. Look, they even hammered that one down. Yep. This door, as you can see, the doorknob is junk. There was even two holes. I don't know what that's from. I was thinking BB gun, but they don't go all the way through, so not a BB gun. BB gun would go through that hollow door like nothing. Okay, let's try this doorknob. Well, this one must be better, right? This is the landlord's door. Well, did I ask the landlord or maintenance to fix that? Yup, over and over and over when I first moved in, and still after and after, and I'm still asking. That's why he beat me on the ground. He said if I asked for pipes, if I asked for my room back, he's going to beat me and evict me. He held his word. I filled out a letter saying I had bed bugs and some pipe issues. Right here is where the pipe issue is. And some water leaking right here and from the windows. And the window frames need to be replaced. I wrote a letter to him. Well, David put out a letter because he's nonverbal. And when I tried to hand it to him, he beat the crap out of me on the ground. And then he's telling the courts that, oh, I beat him with a piece of paper, trying to turn it around, and the courts in Rochester will play a game with me, most likely so I miss my date. But I have the piece of paper. October 28th is when I have to go to court, unless they play a trick like change the date and then don't tell me. But I call once a week, used to be twice a week, to double check. There's no way to open this, by the way. You have to go all the way around. And that's the type of doorknob they gave right here, so if it was two halves that don't match. Two halves that don't match. Okay, this is my bedroom. This is David's bedroom. My bedroom, David's bedroom. Let's go in my bedroom, and then I'll wash my bottom of my feet again. Okay, Let's take a look around. What's going on there? Another water hole. The outside of the building, you can see that that's the landlord's responsibility. It's the framing on the outside of the building that's causing water to come in that hole. Well, can I close this part? And then it will go down here and go down the wall. Can I? No, I can't. It slides right back down no matter what you try to do. Watch, I'll let go. Back down. You can't lock it in place either. And the landlord knows this. He'll go, well, the tenants didn't tell me. Yes, they did. Well, how about this door? Can I? Oh, now I can get through. So it's a one-way knob. Now, can I go and buy another doorknob? I did, but the landlord doesn't want to give me my money back. I don't have money to buy him new pipes, new windows, new doorknobs, new caps on his... Like, I bought new of these, and they got stolen in the hallway. Somebody picked up the damn mail. So I buy new plates, and then they fucking go missing in the fucking hallway. Yes. What else we could go over? So, if I lift up the pipes, you can see that there's a pipe running through there that keeps on leaking, and a pipe. Well, did I tell the landlord? Yeah, he's known there's a leaking pipe there for over 10 years. He has known about it, so has the maintenance. They know there's fucking mold growing there, and they know it's been an ongoing problem with tenants before us. The tenant before me was Raymond Hill and David Ganji. The tenant before them had a child and was a single parent. You know, he used to get custody on weekends. So they were complaining about this, and how about this? I told them day one that I needed them to clean up the rag from in here because mold was growing. You see that black stuff? That's not paint. I'm actually going to have to cover my mouth because I get really sick when I open this. That is black mold from the tenant leaving a rag before us and maintenance saying, I'll get sick. I'm not touching that. You touch it. So maintenance wouldn't even maintain their sinks. They won't maintain them. Nope. As you can see, no plug. And in here, this drip never stops. I've been reporting that for 6 years. Since I moved in, there's been a drip, and I cannot get the landlord to stop it because he won't hire a registered plumber. He just sends some neighbors to go take a look. They throw in a fucking new knob or a new thing, and then it continues. And I've told them, you need new pipes, you need new pipes, you need new pipes. You need new pipes. There's mold growing around that pipe. You got mold. You need new windowsills. And on the outside, inside, you got to call a window man. You need all he needs is a professional plumber who's registered, a window installer, so they put in new window frames, and an infestation remover. Somebody who removes bugs and mold or infestations. And then he's done. Then it's livable. Then people won't get sick and hurt. And it can take up to 10 years to get a proper diagnosis for mold growing inside your body. It can take a long time to show up in an x-ray. So the people in these buildings are going to move in, spend 3 years in one of these apartments, move out, have children, and when their children is on their 5th birthday or 8th birthday, find out daddy is dying and he needs $28,000 just to get a doctor to write down what's going on, and another $48,000 for the treatment, and then there's only a 32% chance that the treatment will work and daddy will be able to stay alive, and daddy will be out of work for that as well. And how about people who are elderly or disabled? They're just supposed to die? Are they supposed to be taken advantage of in Rochester, New Hampshire? I sure as hell think so. So far, I really wish that wasn't the case. It looks like we don't have rights, laws to protect us, even though there are. They're just not being used. They're being used to take advantage of us. Like today, we have a bunch of handymen coming over. They said they're coming over to check the condition of the apartment. Now, these handymen know that the condition is terrible because they haven't maintained it. So what could they possibly really be doing? Well, I asked them many times. I said, what are you coming for? What are you coming to fix? I got a whole list of stuff that needs to be fixed by a handyman. I've been needing maintenance for 6 years. So are you finally going to maintain your apartment? No. They're not going to maintain the outside of the apartment. They're not going to maintain the inside of the apartment. They're coming to try to frame us up. That's it. They're working with Rochester Code Enforcement in Rochester, New Hampshire to frame their tenants. They're trying to take us down one at a time so they can keep on making tenants sick and profiting off of it. It's cheaper to take advantage of somebody than fix your mistake. So we are going to have to die a slow, painful death only because we rented a place. That's it. And a landlord lied on paper. He put an old man in danger. And a caregiver got a call from Massachusetts that there was a dangerous situation. And I found out it's not dangerous, it's deadly.